Y'all, we got a lot to unpack because episode 404 has its foot on our necks. What's good, y'all? It's Erica Vain coming to you right here on EricaVainTV 2 with my first thoughts of season 4, episode 4 from Powerbook 2, Ghosts. Y'all, I don't even know where to begin. So much happened. So much amazing character development and story work went down in this episode, so I have no idea where to begin, but something is telling me in my spirit to go ahead and start with Mr. Kane, Mr. Lorenzo Tejada Jr. Woody McClain, step to the front, baby, because we need to give you your tens. We need to give you your tens. The range, the duality. My God. Y'all, did y'all see how emotional Kane got when Drew trying to tell him you just mad because you wasn't in on the plan to kill our mama and Lorenzo did this, and this, but she ain't deserve to do that. And you just the mama's boy, blah, blah, blah. And he like, boy, I needed that man to respect me. I needed that man not to leave this earth without respecting me. She took that from me and I still ain't kill her. I said, oh, damn. You about to make me shed a thug tear, Kane. Because if anybody would have had reason to kill either Tejada parent, mama and or daddy, it might have been Kane. He pointed out how you ain't even want to be in the game, Drew. And as soon as he got out, the first thing he wanted to do was run to you and make you the number 2 while he was begging for it, working for it, dropping bodies for it. Kane, I think that you be misunderstood, babes, and you be turning your brain off every now and again, but ain't nobody ever going to be able to take away the fact that you are a true soldier. You ain't new to this. You true to this. You are the epitome of what Monet wanted all her goddamn kids to be. And I don't know why they can't see it, babes. I don't know why they don't appreciate it, but I will tell you this. You ain't going to find what you're looking for over at Noma's house with Noma's goofy ass and her dry ass punani. You ain't going to be able to find it over there. Have your little fun, Kane, but don't get too comfortable because you're just trading in validation for validation. You going to step away from running, step and fetch it when mommy say so because you don't want to look like a mama's boy. But little Miss Noma, she just want to be your sugar mama. She want to be a mama in another way. She is literally emotionally and mentally manipulating you by using your relationship and picking at your relationship with your damn mama just so that she could slide her ass in and slide Monet out of that spot because she understands how powerful it is to have somebody like you as a soldier that you are loyal to, emotionally attached to. Don't get it twisted, Kane. I want you to have a healthy boundary with Monet as well and definitely walk into you being your own man, but you ain't going to be able to do that walking next to Noma. Because she benefits from keeping you at a certain place. And she's enjoying you bucking back and saying that you ain't her boy. But at the end of the day, when she call, you still come. Yeah, you said that. Do you remember? So it's still giving step and fetch it. It's just giving it for another woman. And if you want to be your own man, you're going to have to actually stand on your own too. And that's going to look like Solo. That's going to look like no Noma. That's going to look like no Effie. That's going to look like no Monet. And also, you're going to have to go ahead and let this whole Tariq beef die. But that's a whole other conversation. Let's just focus on you breaking ties with these women that be having a hold on you. The only one that you ain't slept with is your mama. But you came out to Punani, so you're still attached to Punani in some way. I think that Kane could definitely become his own man, but Noma is not the answer. Because y'all already know. I done already told y'all to be 3 episodes in, and I still don't see it for Miss Noma. She's brokering deals to get government contracts and set up legit businesses over here in the U.S. because it looks like she can't ever go home. But Miss Mamas, I'm waiting for somebody to put a bullet in your head because you're literally not who we thought you were. You walk around with your little knife on a ring, cute, and you got your little Glock or whatever, but you're really not finna do much. You really need people like Obi. You need people like Kane. And the moment that Kane realizes his power, his true power, versus playing with it, pussyfooting around with it, if you will, then he will be a real powerful man. Then he will be a real boss, a real G. And that was interesting. We didn't get to see much of Effie in this episode, but we did get to see her and Tariq talking because Tariq felt the need to go. Well, of course, he's looking for Diana, but he kept that conversation going a little bit too long. And I'm like, are y'all about to be friends? And not her talking about you should know better than to trust any goddamn body. Basically telling you, boy, I done burnt your ass twice and you still run around here trusting hoes? Is it crack? She might as well have said that, y'all. They should have gave her that dialogue to say because that's basically what she told your goofy ass Tariq, and you ain't backslap her ass all up and through that damn door. Let me let Effie live. Effie is on a whole redemption arc. I'm gonna let her live. I'm gonna chill. But it was wild, y'all. Y'all gotta admit it was wild for her to say, you of all people should know not to trust hoes. You are the hoe. Like, Effie, you are quite literally the hoe that's ruining it for all hoes. But since we on the hoes, called it from the trailer before the season even premiered. Once we put 2 and 2 together that Diana was going to be pregnant because they released that photo, or we saw that little clip in the trailer with her going to go get checked up and Tariq right there, but we also got to see Tariq pulling the gun up on her ass. We already knew that baby was going to save her life, but I did not realize how quickly the baby was going to save her life from Monet as well. Ultimately, the baby wound up saving Drew's life too. Well, I'm going to go ahead and give like 75% to the baby and 25% to cousin Janet, sister Janet, whatever the hell she is, because I can't really place it. I don't know if she's her sister, if she's her cousin. Janet, you need to stay around. You don't need to take your ass back to Atlanta, because you are the only one who can actually tell Monet some real shit, and she know it's some real shit, and it's not coming from a place with some ill intent or some weird ass motives, but like, you literally know her and you want the best for her. You are a regular ass civilian, and if she wants to play a little bit closer to the civilian line, she gonna have to let go thug mistress. She gonna have to let go queen pin and actually step up and be a goddamn mama. But I ain't gonna lie, y'all, it was fun for the first half of the episode watching watching Kane and Monet hunt Diana and Drew. Baby, I was sat, locked in, because Kane was gonna put 2 in him. Kane was really gonna put 2 in Drew. Every single time that he caught him, he was so mad, he was so furious, he could not believe it. But I love the journey that they have been taking us on as it pertains to Monet and her story, tying in the backstory or their history, us getting a real understanding of how their organization was built, all of the like questionable circumstances that she put the kids in, all under the guise of her teaching them the game and teaching them to survive. It is humanizing Monet a lot, for me at least. Not to say that what she was doing was right, but she was literally trying to make it. She had that wasn't really making nothing shake. They could barely eat. They had bugs and roaches and rats and whatever. And then she started to make something shake in a business that he initially started. She did it better because she's smart and she bout it. And she decided to insulate herself by making it a family thing. Again, it's not right, but I get it. And I think them providing us with this backstory, with us getting these flashbacks, and then also with us getting to see Monet reflect on her decisions and how those decisions have impacted the present. And then now, like, forgiving Diana and Drew and stopping Kane from killing Drew and going to go protect Diana from Tariq. Like, all of that is just like, okay, y'all got to go ahead and give Monet something. We can't give her 10s, but we can give her 5 on it. We could put 5 on it, y'all. I feel it's beautiful storytelling. And part of me sat and watched this episode and I'm like, damn, are y'all really like, y'all done playing? It's been 10 years of Power. Y'all have yet to be nominated for an Emmy. This episode gave me like, oh, y'all really was writing. Like, y'all was putting A story, B story, C story, D story. Like, y'all was getting busy with the pen in this writer's room. Shout out to whoever wrote this episode, because it was so nuanced, so authentic, so fleshed out for so many characters. Like, they really did a great job of maintaining the point of views. And I'm gonna go into this more in my full breakdown video. And I know, y'all, I've been late with them on my main channel, but y'all keep getting these first thoughts videos. And I promise you, I'm definitely going to do full breakdowns. They're gonna be much longer than this and really dive into what I mean by the nuance and authenticity, and specifically the writing things. Because if you don't know, I am an indie filmmaker as well, and I write. So when I'm watching this stuff, I see it from a different point of view, and it really made me proud and inspired me in watching tonight's episode, because I feel like it was beautifully written. And how they balanced the storylines, the pace, and everything. It was really, really well done. And honestly, as I look at the entire season thus far, for the first 4 episodes that we got, we're getting episode 5 next week, and then we're going on a mid-season hiatus for about 2 months. But for what we have gotten thus far, they're not playing. They knew going in that they were going to have this be the final season of Powerbook 2 Ghosts, and they're not wasting a minute. They're not wasting a storyline. They're wrapping up storylines. They're dropping bodies. I was wondering, like, who are they going? They need bodies to drop in Power for things to be effective. In Tariq killing Salim, I did not expect it, but it was like, damn, it added a whole nother level to this episode, intensified this episode. That's gonna be something that comes back on Tariq because he wasn't able to do nothing with the body. I don't think he sent somebody to do something with the body. So when they find that body, that's going to be another thing that Carter gets to use and try to dangle or to connect to Tariq. Again, the writing was exemplary in this episode, I feel. I would love to know y'all's thoughts in the comment section down below. What else went down? Oh, speaking of Carter and Kamal. Kamal Tate is such an upstanding guy and like really about this police life. So I don't have a feeling that he's going to turn or break bad or anything. But if he was going to, Carter would be the one to make him do it because he's so goddamn smug and he's so damn arrogant that you kind of just want to go on the other side just to prove to this nigga that he don't know what he think he know, and his shit does stink even if he think it doesn't stink. And I love me some Michael Ealy, so I was eating it up. Every single time he on the screen, I'm eating it up. But also, you as the character, I'm on your ass because he's actually onto something. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not rooting for Tariq to catch no bullets or to get caught. Because at the end of the day, that is who I'm rooting for. And he need to make it out of this hole alive because we got some other spinoffs and things that's going down, right? So that needs to happen. But Kamal is on to something for real. And the way that he peacocked around his goddamn office, giving a whole little story about his homeboy being too comfortable in his mouth in his mother's house and his mother putting him out. Like, sir, don't nobody give a damn about your little nostalgic anecdotes. Go to hell and let me go ahead and run this tip. Kamal need to go ahead and be like Angela, go ahead and be like Jenny, and just do what the hell you want to do and come to them with the actual information, because I feel like you got a little bit more street smarts than the rest of them, and you might not end up dead like the rest of them, but you be onto something. And Carter is going to be the person who cuts off his nose despite his face, and that's going to be the thing that stops him from actually bringing in Tariq or making any type of substantial catch when it comes to this organization. And it's interesting to me because I really was worried. Like last week's episode, I was like, yo, Carter feels like the real deal. But his one interaction with Kamal in this episode, I was just like, oh, this is his fatal flaw. He really thinks that he knows more than he does. And his arrogance is going to be his downfall. Love it. Beautiful story to tell. Sorry for you. What else happened in this episode? I do believe that Diana is really sorry. I don't know. By the end of the episode, I was wondering if Drew's going to kill himself. And that's going to piss me off if he does wind up killing himself. Because I'm like, sir, you done fought this hard only for you to give up. That's going to make me mad. Do not piss me off, Drew, even though I do think that you the one that need to catch a bullet. Do not kill yourself. It really felt like to me, like looking at him pack up his stuff from the penthouse because him and Kane get into it at the bodega after Kane can't kill him because Monet said no. And then he starts taunting Kane, saying facts, but taunting Kane, and Kane beats his ass. He's like, I can't kill you, but he could beat that ass though. I wouldn't be mad if every time Kane saw him, he swung on Drew. I think that Drew deserved it. I thought he deserved that ass whooping in the bodega too. But when he goes to pack it up, I'm like, you looking out the window, you looking all sorrowful, you look like you about to quit. And I'm like, sir, you did not just do all of this just to pack it up. But I guess we're going to have to see. Everybody's excited for Diana. Well, not everybody. Monet ain't playing about her damn grandbaby. She hollering out Tariq is the damn father. How do we know that Salim not the father? Not that it matters anymore thanks to Tariq. Reek, I literally had planned before the season even started, bro. Salim is the daddy. How are you out here killing baby daddies? Now, you going to have to at least financially kick in for this kid, even if it's not yours, because you killed the daddy. Do y'all think that Tariq the father? Let me know in the comment section down below. Shout out to Braden, who stood up the drug organization without Tariq's help because Tariq was on his vendetta, his John Wick revenge vibes this episode, chasing Diana and Drew all around, or chasing Diana specifically all around New York. And Tariq, please do not get Pinky killed. Do not do it. I don't give a damn what you need. Keep that in mind, ho. But back to Braden, he organized the party that he was talking about in the last episode. They got the no lie merch that they're using, basically similar to what they did with the coffee at the down at the stock exchange. They just doing it with parties, and I'm like, cool. I do actually need Braden to lay off of the booger sugar, and I also need you to lay off of that little black girl who is on it too, because it's giving gateway drug. It's given she's gonna be a crackhead before she graduates, and I don't like that. And I don't know why, y'all, every single time I see Braden take a hit of coke, I see Tommy. And I'm like, is this the origin story for Tommy? I mean, Tommy ain't come from means, right? So if Tommy's parents had money, would Brayden be the prototype of what Tommy was? I don't know. But that's working out. Tariq is all proud. I'm like, about damn time, because Tariq be having to carry the whole goddamn weight of the organization when it comes to partnering with Brayden's ass. So this is the least that he could do. And it's in his wheelhouse, so it's working. Love that. Now, Anya, Miss Anya, not you at the secret party looking how you looking, girl. Y'all, I know that Tariq has nefarious intentions, but I'm going to enjoy the ride watching him do whatever the hell he planned to do, because that's what I wanted it from the beginning. The moment I saw Anya, and I saw her getting Noma's ass together, I said, oh no, Tariq still needs to go ahead and hit that. Maybe they need to even be a couple. I wouldn't be mad at it. Immediately, yes. Go over here and buy her a Drake, even though she could buy her own Drakes, and don't back down. I love it for you, Tariq. Tariq is just coming of age in this season. He is becoming that nigga. And I, for quite a while, have been like, Tariq will never be Ghost. This season is like, well, Erica, if you squint your eyes and turn your head to the right real quick, girl. Yeah, we're seeing a glow up for sure. 100%. And that's all I really got for my initial thoughts. Now let me go ahead and get to the breakdown so I don't be way behind and then lying to y'all again this week. Telling you I'm going to have an extended breakdown and then it's not there. They coming. Check out the main channel for more Powerbook to Ghost content. I want to explore some of these storylines and jump down in depth around some theories that I have about not only episode 5, but the rest of the season and beyond. And I cannot wait to share with y'all. Drop your comments, theories, and predictions in the comment section down below. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in the next one.